Today, from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, it's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2018 draft, the Oklahoma Sooner, Baker Mayfield.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
A first carry for Rachaad White, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The numbers for White a week ago: 16 carries, 52 yards, and a touchdown.
Definitely productive, including scoring his 14th touchdown of the season last week. It's going to be fun to watch the matchup now because he has a nose for the end zone. So if you're a defender, what's your job? Keep him out.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Mayfield looks to throw. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's good for a Buccaneer first, to pick up of 12 yards. Now Mayfield. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Mayfield's throw pulled in by Atwell here. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 41-yard line. Mayfield off the play fake. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Going to the air again with Mayfield. Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down. They go with White on the counter. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rachaad White with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Oh, this is taking it right down Broadway. And all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points. So after all that, it's just your everyday 6-2 ball game.
And let's think about how important that can turn out to be, because remember, it's not just a 2-point swing. It's a 3-point swing. I'm just wondering, you think they can load the bases and hit a home run and tie it up?
Well, I was going to ask you, I can't remember the last time that I've seen a 6-2 score in football.
Me either. I've been racking my brain on that one. 6-2? Not often.
So here now are the Panthers for their first drive of the game. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
Meanwhile, Young's throw going into the hands of Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
And this is an offense that's #1 in the NFL in rushing, and you know that has to be the focus of any game plan defensively. But they can throw it, too, as evidence right there. And they move the chains here on this opening drive.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. The numbers for Brooks a week ago. 13 carries, 102 yards.
Yeah, he could very well be on his way to a rushing title, but guess what? His offensive line, they're meeting separately because they want that rushing title as much as he does, and they want to make sure they get him there.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
On the ground is the rookie from Tennessee. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. Now a 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to run it. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. Well, this defense for the Bucs, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. These two teams, they met in Charlotte earlier in the year with the Panthers coming out on top. So if they can win here in Tampa, they'd be able to claim the season sweep. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Now the first carry here for the running back. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. In motion left, Godwin. Mayfield knocks this forward. It's a jet sweep. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Mayfield to throw it. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Micah Parsons in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. So back-to-back games here of great production and just, you know, his cuts. They're so quick last week and this week.
That comes from confidence, I think. He understands what the defense is trying to do, but I think he has so much belief in his offensive line that he's just saying, the block's going to be there. I'm not worried about it. And we saw that last week. In fact, they were so good last week on the flight home. I actually plugged in the game and watched the offensive line play one more time. I was so impressed by them. And they're carrying it over to this week. And, of course, when you got big-time runner behind them, that's a pretty good combination.
Doesn't hurt. Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
Well, the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside, make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of him, and the inside half, and he took it right across his face, got inside, and won that route in a big way.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Brooks. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the number 1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
And they pick up the first down there with a gain of 4. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After 1, our score 9-6. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A 3-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Tucker with the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. The Buccaneers offense ready to rock and roll again. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now a second down throw for Mayfield. Incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Mayfield. And that's incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Fielded just inside the 30. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. And the Panthers coming out now. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Young, he's going to change it up. On 2nd down, Brooks. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that. And that really chips away at your confidence.
They'll try and run here with Brooks. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. This offense #1 in the NFL and picking up first downs, and their run game got them another one there.
A really good stat to lead the league in, isn't it? Because if you keep picking up first downs, sustaining drives, that means you're controlling the football, controlling the clock, and letting your defense rest on the sidelines.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. From the 35, here's a 2nd and 5. There, they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled him with the inside run.
63 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just...
Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. Micah Parsons. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. To the right side and complete to Atwell. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. 4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at the 23. A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Here's Young from the shotgun. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he's brought down. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage, when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't bail. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Young going to give to Brooks. 69 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
On 3rd down, they go with Brooks. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage. There's just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
I don't care what he's listed in the program. Fullback, running back, tailback, it doesn't matter. He ran that play like a fullback. Just like the old days when we saw the fullback dive. How about him picking that one up?
Only needed a yard on 4th down. That's what he's there for, right?
Exactly. Line him up, short yardage situation, and say, here it is, big man. Go get it.
He'll get this complete to Worthy. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And they'll run again. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Panthers are able to add on to their first-half lead. So his big first half continues. His 3rd touchdown already. We'll have to keep watch as this game goes along, how much they want to continue to ride him, because he could be on his way to a record-setting performance. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. The play fake. Now Young. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Carolina. Jalen Waddle in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers would extend their lead here just before halftime. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. 1 second, all that remains. Final play of the half, Mayfield. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. So we come upon halftime, intermission here with the visiting Panthers taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason. Contest. McLaughlin now to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver, brings out this offense.
Good day for him so far here in the third quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the third quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, it means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp.
From the 31, here's second down and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Brooks.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
83 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Up the middle with Brooks here.
And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
They'll try to throw down. Young.
That pass caught. It's Williams.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 39. Now a handoff running through the middle. And down inside the 35 he goes to the 32-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15.
Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Young to throw it.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Touchdown!
Xavier Legette.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Buccaneers offense.
They'll start on the ground with Brooks.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
A run out of the gun with Brooks.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. And this is going to be a Panthers first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
And he'll get this up to about the 40.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Yellow, blue, red, cycle.
And they just get the play off. Now Young. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Carolina. Jalen Waddle with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Panthers have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa Bay offense set. Now Young going to move him around. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there. Well, that last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy, I think 4,000's a given. I think 5,000 is not out of the question if he stays high.
58 yards rushing for him now to this point. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. Young will set to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Panthers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Tucker with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Bucs now.
But we set it in.
On play action, Young. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
Young off the play fake. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. But he wasn't really big on that. He was big on go ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
Off the play fake, Young. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. Jalen Waddle, 51 yards. And the Panthers are going to be moving to 10-0 as they add on to this big lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it.
Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, this certainly feels like complimentary football to me, partner, because the momentum from the team's touchdown drive looks like it's made its way over to the defense. They're working together in tandem now. Offense gets in the end zone. Defense with a big sack on the first play of the following drive.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Under pressure, they got him again.
Yaya Diaby, he's the one who got in there. He gets the sack.
It has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Set the tone, defense.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now.
And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
That's into the hands of Worthy.
Room here to run.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play there on the catch and run. 38 yards.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Carolina, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Tampa.